Everybody, it's Shufaka back at it with another Madden YouTube. Today we are going to be doing a top 10 on the best users in the game. As you guys know, I usually do top 10s on quarterbacks, running backs, tight ends, corners, everything, every single position inside of the game. Now we're going to do users, so it's not really a position. You could have a middle linebacker on here, a strong safety, a free safety. There even will be one that's not either of those on this list as well. You'll see later in the video. But if you guys enjoy videos like this, make sure to smash that like button. One like can help me out so much. We are on that road to 10K subs, so if you don't mind, make sure to smash that subscribe button as well. And let's get right into number 10. Looking to take your gameplay to the next level, make sure to check out civil.gg to look at the 2 membership codes right here for the best ebooks inside of the game. Use code SHU for 25% off. Number 10, we have Jamal Adams. I know this is a fan favorite and probably one of the best cards in Madden 21 as a user, but in Madden 22, this card was just not that good, even when he was first released either. I know a lot of people took him with their free card, so he is a solid player. Also, if you guys do not know, Cam Chancellor will not be in this video. I know he is the best user in the game, but the reason he won't be in this video, I know a lot of people are looking for a user to go buy off the market, and also a lot of people like myself are placing Cam in the nickel slot, or they're placing him in the high top safety or the other safety near you, so he can make plays as a computer because he's that good of a card. But moving on, back into our number 10, we do have Jamal Adams. He is a little bit slower. 89 speed is not too fast, especially when we have 91, 92 speed wide receivers out there, or even tight ends. Now we have a free 90 Pitts Kyle, free 90 Kyle Pitts that just came out that's going to be roaming the field down the middle. You do need faster cards out here. Jamal Adams, he's still really good, 6'1" as well. He has a solid change of direction on this card too. If you guys can see 86, I think 85 and above is very doable. But 6'1", average height, very average speed, but he has good solid stats all around. I think he's just an all-around solid card. 9, we have Deion Jones, the middle linebacker that did get that LTD. I think this one kind of went under a lot of people just zoomed right past this one, but this card is actually very good. If you compare him to Jamal Adams, the guy we just compared, he has the same exact height as him. He has +1 speed on him. He has the same exact power, pretty similar power. He has 90 zone as well, so if you accidentally click off of this card or whatever, even if you look at his change direction, same exact change direction, he's basically just +1 speed on Jamal Adams. Deion Jones is a very solid card. You do have to put lurker on him, which you will get for only 1 AP, which isn't awful. You'll make this card very usable, and he's also really good in the run game as well. If you guys go down to defense and look at his block shed, which is all the way down here, 82 block shed is very good. Even for a pass coverage linebacker, Deion Jones is going to make a lot of plays for you in that user spot or position. For 8, we have Ronnie Lott. I don't know why his card wasn't loading there for a second. 93, this is the powered version, so he does have a 92 base speed. He has a 92 excel, 93 zone coverage, and a 94 hit power with amazing change direction at 89. I wish it hit that 90 threshold, but it does only hit 89 on his card. I love this card. Obviously, we wish for taller users especially when you're using the card, you want them to be taller at 6 foot. That's the reason why you have him a little bit lower. I think he's so good when you don't use him as well. I think that's why I have him a little bit lower on this list. But Ronnie Lott is such a good, solid card. I do love this card. I really genuinely love this card. There's not much to complain about, despite a lot of the guys later on the list are just taller than him. That's the only thing. Ronnie Lott is a solid card. He's also very expensive because of that Raiders theme team. I would pick a lot of the guys above him, but especially if you're in a theme team, definitely use this guy. He's going to be an amazing beast for you. Number 7, we have Ray Lewis. I know a lot of you guys might be upset to see him this low on the list, but then again, he is very good. He's very good, very good. 6'1", so he has that average height right there. So he's not very tall, but he does have 90 base speed, so that's very good. 90 block shed, which is absolutely nuts. 93 hit power and 90 zone coverage. You do have to throw a lurker on him, which I think for field generals is still 1 AP. He has the average change direction at 87 there. We've seen already on 3 people now on this list, but he's just, you know what I mean? He's just not overwhelmingly tall where I think he's a must user on the field, or I don't think he's better than the other guys. I know it's Ray Lewis and we all want him to be, but he's still he's not above a lot of these guys later on this list. I do still play with him a lot. I think he is super fun to use out there, but I don't think he's better than these other guys. I know he's not better than these other guys, but he's still very good. I can't take that away from him, that he's amazing in every stat. Every stat is going to hit above 90 on this one powered up, especially that play recognition. You guys can see at an 89 right there. Just an all-around solid card, and I think he's a must-have just for Ray Lewis' sakes. We go to this website to show you guys the max Ed Reed right here, the strong safety Ed Reed, not the right outside linebacker Ed Reed. You guys can put him into the 93 overall edition, 93 base speed after the power-up, which is nuts, the same exact as Ronnie Lott over there. He is only 5'11" with 93 zone coverage, 91 power, but the reason why I like him over Ronnie Lott or Ray Lewis or any of these guys is that change direction. 90 change direction. He's the only one on the list that hit that so far. Change direction is one of the biggest stats when you're using a card. Obviously, you're going to be moving. You're going to be trying to bait players. You're going to be doing a lot of things on the defense, moving your player around. You do need the highest change direction. You don't want your player to be clunky, taking, like literally moving like a garbage truck when you're trying to turn. You want him to have that 90 change direction, and Ed Reed does hit that, and it makes him an amazing user out there. Number 5, we do have Sean Taylor. This is a card that I absolutely love as I drop my controller. Love as the user in this game. 91 base speed, 91 excel with 6'2" height. He is 6'2", so he is now the tallest player we've seen on this list so far with 91 hit power as well. Even if you scroll down, 91 change direction, the highest change direction as well. He is just meant to be a user out there. I don't really like not using this card. I actually have taken him off my team because I'm using a better user out there, and also I don't like him as a non-user. You guys can see doesn't hit 80 man. He doesn't even hit 80 man. He also doesn't hit that 90 zone which almost every single free safety hits nowadays. But like I said, amazing user still because he is 6'2", very fast, very good hit power, and the best change direction we've seen yet on this list. You cannot go wrong with Sean T, especially on a theme team. Number 4, we do have Jeremy Chinn. I absolutely love this card as well. This is now not my user, but he is my free safety. I do dabble in some users with Jeremy Chinn. 6'3", 91 base speed, 90 excel. He has 91 zone coverage. Not as good as a hit power kind of guy here. The reason why I'm not reading these other stats like tackling and, well, tackling does matter a little bit. Like, I'm not reading man coverage and zone coverage as much is because you're not the one. When you're using a card, man coverage and zone coverage does not matter. It does not matter at all because remember, you're the one using him and controlling every movement he does. So it will not matter when you're the one controlling the player. He also doesn't have the craziest change direction, but the reason I will take him over Sean T is because that 6'3" height. Height is everything at this position. I'm telling you guys, it is literally everything at the user position. You do need it, especially with the combo of height and speed. It's an amazing combo. Jeremy Chinn, definitely top 5 user in the game. Might confuse you to see Divine Deablo, the same guy with the same height and -1 speed, to be above Jeremy Chinn. He does have that 90 threshold with that hit power right there, and also just a tiny bit worse on COD. I've noticed Divine Deablo, because he is built like that middle linebacker. Even if you go look at his block shed at 84, he plays so much better in the run game than Jeremy Chinn. It's actually beyond nuts. I think a lot of people still do use Divine Deablo. He basically is a linebacker down there. 226 pounds, 6'3". This dude is a monster truck down there. I'm telling you guys, this guy is almost a must use down there if you are budget, especially look, under 100K for one of the best users in the game. It's actually nuts. Divine Deablo definitely needs to be on your team. I don't like this card if you're not using him, like I said with Sean T. 78 man and 82 zone, just not good enough to put out there. But if you're using him, those stats do not matter. Like I said, definitely a top 3 user in the game. Number 2, it's basically a golden ticket in Ted Hendricks. This card is absolutely nuts down here. 89 speed. I know we wanted to shy away at very low speed, but then again, he has so many other character stats that are just amazing. 6'7" is crazy. It is absolutely crazy. You think with 6'7" he would come with some clunky change direction. He has an 87 change direction. So the same guy that we're comparing to with the same change direction and speed like Jamal Adams is -6 height on this Ted Hendricks at the user spot. You can throw a lurker on him for 1 AP as well. I think he's one of the most fun in the game too. 93 block shed. He also has 90 zone if you accidentally click off on him. This card is just amazing. Obviously, we wish he had a little bit higher speed, but we do know the Raiders same team is king right now. He also goes in the Packers, I believe, and maybe one more. But Ted Hendricks is just an all-around fun card and amazing card in the game. User, pass rusher, everything you want with the card, he can do it. And number 1, we do have Isaiah Simmons. I still think he is the best user even from last year. Powering up this card, you'll have a 92 base speed, 91 power already, which is absolutely nuts. You do want to power him up so you can get that 90 zone. Obviously, if you click off, you want it. He also has 83 block shed, which is amazing, amazing, amazing. They did make him a middle linebacker this year, so you do have to throw a lurker on him. But remember, he is 6'4", 238 pounds. So a guy we compare him to is Deablo because they both are middle linebacker / safeties. So you want to see Isaiah Simmons. He is bigger. He's not only taller, but he's also thicker down there as well. He has a solid change direction at 88, which is very, very solid. And we showed you that block shed earlier at that 83. Isaiah Simmons is always going to be a good user, and I love to see him getting better in real life because that obviously will correlate to better Madden cards. Sucks that he's a middle linebacker now, but that's just how he plays in real life. It was doomed to come. I know we want to keep it in Madden as a safety, but in real life, he is a middle linebacker. He still, I think, is the best user in the game. Obviously, 1 AP does suck, but having 6'4", 91 base speed, and solid change direction and good power, this card is just amazing out there. Appreciate you guys sticking around to the end so much. Make sure to smash that like button. Remember, we are on that road to 10K, so make sure to sub up as well. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.